Hello， 大家好，欢迎回到外媒看中国，我是安博然。The world is filled with spies, apparently, but some are more skilled than others. China's Ministry of State Security announced yesterday that they have identified a foreign national who they claim is a spy for MI6. Less convincing, Canada denied a Chinese student entry to the country because they said he could become a spy. And the good old US of A, they're desperately trying to rebuild their spy network in China after their assets were decimated by the country. And stick around till the end of the video to find out why the New Zealand government's spy agency even has a file on me. So am I a secret agent? Find out. Today we're talking all about spies. This is Reports on China. I'm Andy Boreham in Shanghai. Let's get reporting. China's Ministry of State Security announced yesterday that they had uncovered a case in which the British Secret Intelligence Service, MI6, used personnel from a third country to conduct espionage activities against China. They said they'd identified a person surnamed Huang, who they allege has worked with MI6 since 2015 and has provided Britain with 9 pieces of confidential state secrets, 5 pieces of secret-level state secrets, and 3 pieces of intelligence, according to Shanghai Daily, who continue. MI6 instructed Huang to make multiple visits to China, directing the suspect to gather intelligence, recruit individuals for MI6, and seek sensitive information. Huang received professional training from MI6 in the UK and other locations, along with specialized espionage devices for intelligence purposes, according to a press release by the ministry on its website. This is going to be a massive blow for the UK government, who, like their counterparts in the US, are having a hard time finding spies in China since the country came under new leadership in 2013. The Wall Street Journal published what reads a bit like a sob piece last month about just how decimated the CIA's reach in China has become. The article reads, Beijing's spy catchers all but blinded the US in China a decade ago when they systematically rounded up a network of Chinese agents working for the CIA. As many as 24 assets providing information to the US were executed or imprisoned, among them high-ranking Chinese officials. The CIA is still struggling to rebuild its human espionage capabilities in China, the agency's top intelligence target, according to interviews with current and former US officials. The report goes on to say that this leaves the US with a limited understanding of the inner workings of China's leadership. Also, that's where that came from. So sad, right? But check out this part where the Wall Street Journal uses a term they just love to throw around about anything they can't control. China is a much tougher intelligence target than it was a decade ago when the agents were lost. They go on to say that China employs Orwellian surveillance systems that vastly complicate spy operations inside the country, and US intelligence must track China's progress in fields as disparate as artificial intelligence and synthetic biology. Orwellian, yes, they are 100% right. China's security network that keeps it free from foreign espionage, including CIA spies, is oh so Orwellian. But the CIA dicking around in other countries is just peaches and cream, right? Well, apparently, according to the Wall Street Journal. Check this out, they even used a picture of security cameras outside a normal subway station here in Shanghai. Okay, Canada is going one step further, banning a foreign student from China from studying engineering there because they said he could become a spy for Beijing. What does that even mean? Should we arrest every man because they could rape someone one day? It's all sounding a bit like the pre-crime police program in the Hollywood movie Minority Report, don't you think? Canada's CBC reported that the federal court decision to deny entry to the student could cause ripple effects, you think? According to the CBC. The case centres on Yue Keng-li's visa application to study at the University of Waterloo and take his knowledge back to China to improve its public health system. Federal Court Chief Justice Paul Crampton ruled Lee's proposal falls under the definition of non-traditional espionage. As hostile state actors increasingly make use of non-traditional methods to obtain sensitive information in Canada or abroad, contrary to Canada's interests, the court's appreciation of what constitutes espionage must evolve, he wrote in his December 22 decision made public this week. A visa officer tied to the case decided they had multiple concerns with the student's application, which all basically hinges on the idea that international students will bring their knowledge back home to help improve their own countries. Well, duh, that's why people go overseas to study to begin with. So basically, this ruling will open the floodgates to more like it in the near future. What does that mean? Well, if you're a foreigner and you're planning to study in Canada, cancel those plans now and go somewhere else. Heck, even my own country's spy agency most likely has a file on me, although they won't admit it. I asked the New Zealand Security Intelligence Service if they had a file on me, which they're required by law to answer. But they are allowed to say they neither confirm nor deny if they decide that confirming they have a report could damage New Zealand's interests. So what was the reply from the spy agency's Bridget White? She told me, "My response to your request for NZSIS held information is that I neither confirm nor deny the existence or non-existence of any information." Well, okay, so they do have one. And why? Why would New Zealand Spy Agency have a file on me? Well, it's because I live and work in China, and that is it. So there you have it, you guys. Maybe even I am a spy. But who am I spying for? Well, I can neither confirm nor deny. On that note, that will be it for today, you guys. I want to wish you all a belated Happy New Year. And as always, I'd love to hear what you think, so do let me know down below. And don't forget to hit like and subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.